Hello everyone and welcome back to Lizzie in Disneyland. If you're new, I am Lizzie and I post my Disney collection, my Disney hauls, and today in particular is my Disney Wisdom haul. So I will roll the intro and then I'm going to explain to you what the Wisdom collection is. So if you've been living under a rock for the past year, the Wisdom collection is released on the 18th of every month in the UK and the third Saturday of every month in the US. This means that sometimes the UK get it first and other times the US get it first, but it's the same format as the Mickey Memories from last year. And if you don't know what they are, I did a full collection video, so click the card and find out more about that collection. So I do this haul every month. It usually ends up being the next month that I show you the previous month's haul, and I usually get 3 items. Sometimes I've got 4, but I always get these same 3 items if I can. I don't want to jinx the coming months as there's some dates that I may struggle to get online due to work, so I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to get the full collection like I wanted to, but I am going to try my best and I'm going to call in some favours as well. So I will start with the plush, as when they were announced I think there was more emphasis put on the plush than anything else, because essentially with the notebook and the mug and even the shirt, the quote is always there and all that changes is the detail around it. So I feel that the plush is the most important because it's where they style the quote on the plush. And for this one, I think they've done it really, really well. So this month is Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio, and this is what he looks like. My mum isn't a massive fan of the green, but I really like it because it really stands out. The significance of each month being a different colour is that Shop Disney have said that when you have all 12, they will make a rainbow. That does stress me out a little bit because I know that that means that I'm going to have to put them out of order to make a rainbow, whereas I like them displayed from January to December. But for the sake of one picture, I will put them in rainbow order. These are kept in the spare bedroom that my mum uses to get ready in. They are all along the sofa in the order that they were released, and they are Mum's little collection for 2019. So the Wisdom plush is always £25. It comes with a little tag, and the quote for this month is "Always let your conscience be your guide," which was said by the Blue Fairy. And inside it says, "Celebrate the timeless wisdom found in Disney films with our special edition Disney Wisdom collection. We've captured 12 of our favourite inspirational quotes from Disney movie moments. Collect them all to add colour to your life and revel in the everlasting wisdom taught by classic Disney films with this magical rainbow collection." So like I said, they are making sure you know it's going to make a rainbow, and I think that will look amazing when it's finished. We know what the plush will be, what the quote will be, we even know the colour scheme, but I like to see what the plush is going to look like. So the quote is on his hat, and I love how they've done conscience. It's always embroidered in, which I love because I don't really like things being printed on. I think there's a real quality that comes with something being embroidered on. And then it says Blue Fairy on the rim of his hat. Is it a rim? I don't know. But it says Blue Fairy there, and I think that's really nice. There are different shades of green, so his jacket is a different shade to the rest of him. And the same goes for the shoes. And there's a Wisdom stamp on the back of his coat. These plushes are the only stamped plushes that are available at the moment. Disney don't stamp their regular plushes anymore. So if you like stamped plushes, you have to get the limited release ones that have a stamp on them. The Mickey Memories stamp was always on his foot, but they change where they are on these Wisdom plushes, so it's always really fun each month to find where they've put the stamp. So this is the plush. It was £25 and it's going to look amazing with the others. And now I'll show you the pins, but there is a funny story about the pins. So like I said, I ordered the pins, checked out, and then went back for everything else. So there was only about a 5-minute delay between the two orders, but one came 3 days before the other one. And I knew it was going to arrive between 9 and 11 because I got the text message from Hermes. Our Hermes guy is really good. He actually lives around the corner from us, so we very rarely miss a parcel from him, or he makes sure it goes to a neighbour if we're not home. So it was being delivered between 9 and 11, and I started work at 10:30, so I needed to leave my house at 10. I was coming out of my road and he is just driving into the road, so he stops the car, flashes me, and I stop my car, and he gave it to me through the window. And it was already on his passenger seat, so it didn't make me late for work or anything. But the only problem with taking it to work with me was I didn't want to leave it in the boot of my car, so it got slightly bent from being in my locker. But these are the pins. You always get one with the quote, and then you will get one of the character that the plush is, and then you will get like a sidekick. So we've got the quote, we've got Jiminy Cricket, and then we've got Figaro. Because you can't really have Pinocchio for this, but I was sort of expecting the Blue Fairy. They seem to be making the sidekick pin an animal. I'm very intrigued to see what the Sword in the Stone one is going to be, because the plush is Merlin. I don't think there's been a human plush so far, so I'll be interested to see what the sidekick is for that one. So these pins are £12, so to get 3 for £12 is amazing, and I keep it on the pennant that they released back in February. So I'm just going to show you me putting them on the pennant right now. Since this is the 7th month, I am actually starting down the other side now. And finally, something that my mum and I share, but I'll be honest, I only usually wear them for these videos. My mum wears them the rest of the time. We always get the shirt. So, like I said, my mum's not a massive fan of this bogey green, but I quite like it. I think it really stands out. And as always, the Wisdom stamp is on the arm, Figaro is on the back, and there's a beautiful embroidered Jiminy Cricket.
A few moments later.
So this is £20. I won't throw it on because the gas man has just turned up, but it is always a great fit. We always have a medium. I'm sorry this is a bit of a rushed ending, but we weren't expecting the gas man for another hour and a half. So I'm going to have to cut this video short, but I have shown you everything I've bought. I just didn't get to try on the shirt, but if you watch previous videos you know how it fits on me, and if you follow me on Instagram, Lizzie and Disney, I will show you how it fits in a picture as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment telling me if you are collecting anything from the Wisdom collection. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, bye!